Good evening, everyone. This is Tracy Evans Langley, and I am here with my stamping friends. And we are back for our May edition of Mystery Stamping. And we know you are going to love this project. I do have my downline and buddy Allison in the studio tonight. So if you hear somebody in the background, it's Allison, and she always asks really good questions that somebody else is out there is going to ask. And I hope that everybody who's stamping with us will ask some good questions as well when they have them. And we'll show, as everybody finishes up, we'll show you what everybody's making. And if you would like to join us next time, just comment in the comments, either on Facebook or YouTube, and we'd love to add you to our list for next time. So without further ado, let's see if I can do the switchy thing. I'm doing this without a mouse. Let's see. Oh, look at me. Okay. All right. Can you guys see my hands?
Yes.
Yep, looks good.
Are they slow?
No, it's fine right now.
Okay. All right. Debbie is my partner in crime, and she always helps me make sure that I'm good. And if you haven't ever joined us for an East Meets West, you should totally join us. Or
Yes.
our new gig is Stepped Up Stamping, which is kind of a new version of Terrific Techies, which is kind of a step above. So ask me about that. Okay. So everybody should have, look at this. I even have all my pieces in an envelope. This doesn't ever happen. And I've got, oh, okay. To remember what all those are. Okay, those are all scraps. Okay. So what you should have is a basic card front that is standard 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. A piece of basic white or neutral that is 4 by 5 1/4. And our card is going to be portrait today. Okay. And then our designer series paper pieces are going to be 4 1/4 by 2.
By 2?
Mm-hmm.
It says 1 3/4.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It is 1 3/4. Okay. Yep. And this is why Allison's here. She's got my back. Okay, 1 3/4. It could be 2, but 1 3/4 is better. I feel like, is that okay, Debbie? It's slow?
It is slow, and it's popping up saying Tracy's mobile network hard bandwidth is low. Sorry.
Okay, hang on. Let me try something else.
So it is slow moving.
Okay, hang on. Let me try something.
Double video, probably.
No, it's our internet right now. Hang on. Let me try this. Oh, there we go. I bet that fixes it.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm actually on the internet. Okay, that should work. Give me just a second. All right, come on, thing. Come on. Hey, if it's not one thing, it's 12. We've been having all kinds of good technology things.
All right, you're back.
There we go. All right. Is that better?
Yes, much better.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So then you're going to have a piece that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This piece can it can be a piece of basic white or neutral, or it can be a piece of designer series paper that you could also stamp on or layer on. Okay. I think I said basic white on our thing, but either one will work. And then you have a piece that is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then you have two pieces you've got one piece that's 1 3/4 by 4. I think they're both actually the same. And 1 3/4 by, oh, wait, yes. Hang on. You've got one piece that's 1 3/4 by 4 1/4. Yes, because that one's got to go on. Okay. And then you've got one piece that is 1 3/4 by 3.5. Okay. So
I have 1 by 4 and then 3 3/4 by 3.5.
if you've got the one, that's fine too. I just trimmed mine down after I did this the first time.
Okay.
And
So you do have one that's 1 inch by 4 inches?
you can, yes. And I just realized my card base is too big. So hang on just a second. You should just never grab a card base out of your.
What's the numbers on that?
Yours is fine. Yes, it's fine.
Okay.
This is fine. I just trimmed mine down after I cut
Okay,
it.
but the other one is 3/4 by 3.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
It's-
I grabbed a
it's
piece of
just-
cardstock out of my drawer thinking that it was the right size and it was about a 1/4 inch too big. Okay. So there's our card base. We're going to just scoot all of these other things aside for right now. And we are going to grab our card base and our paper trimmer. We're going to do the hard part first. I promise this is the worst part of the whole thing, y'all. Okay. And I'm very grateful that Kathy and Debbie taught me to put my tear and tape on my paper trimmer so I can see it. So hopefully I can see it. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to line up our cardstock. We're going to line our cardstock up at 3 inches on the paper trimmer. Okay, so we're right at 3 inches. And let me fix my blade because it just popped out. Okay, Mom, this may be one of those ones I should just have you teach like I should have done Stamp with my mom last week.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you're going to line up your cardstock at 3. And then we are going to cut from, I'm looking at my notes to make sure I say the right thing. Okay, we're going to cut from 2.5 inches to 4 7/8. Okay, so we're going to just go in. We're going to lock our
Doing what again?
2.5.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start at 2.5 and we're going to go to 4 7/8. And 7/8 is that last big line between the 1/4 inch and the 5.
Go
we're just
to
going-
what now? What is it?
We're going to start at 2.5 and we're going to go to 4 7/8. And if I can do this from this angle, it's going to be awesome. Now, don't worry if you make a boo-boo. I'm going to show you what happens if you make a boo-boo. But that's where you want it to be, okay? And I'm going to do mine a little bit again because when I did this the other day, for some reason, mine wasn't cutting super smooth. But I think maybe today it's going to be
So
okay.
you line up at 3.
Oh, yes, you line up at 3, and then you go from 2.5
to 4
to 4 7/8.
Okay.
Okay, everybody on the same page?
Bang it out again. Rock and roll.
So
Yep.
so you're lined up at 3, go from 2.5 to 4 7/8. Okay. So now you're going to lift this, make sure it cut, and mine did, because mine didn't the other day, and I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. So now we're going to turn this to the right. Okay. So we were horizontal or portrait, or no, I'm sorry, landscape. We're going to go to vertical and or kind of more portrait. We're going to go back and we're going to line back up at 3 inches. Okay. We just did a right turn, and go back to 3 inches. Okay. All right. So now
So your slit should be on the bottom.
your slit, yes, because basically the bottom right now, this is going to be the front of your card. Okay. So we're kind of working upside down and backwards, which is kind of what happens with these kinds of cards.
Okay, left-handers.
Well, no, it's not even that. Okay. So now we're going to, did I do this right? No. Yeah, okay, I did. Okay. So now we're going to line up. Wait, hang on. I didn't turn it the right way. No, I did not turn it right. Okay. I didn't turn it the right. So I did that. Okay. I lied to you guys. I don't know how that happened. Okay. So that's 3. Okay. I lied. Okay. So we made oh, you know why? Because mine's upside down. Okay. That's okay. We're going to go with it. Okay. So what should happen I messed mine up because I'm backwards. Okay. When you line up at 3, where you made your first cut should be at 3 with your cutter. So I turned mine. Okay, so hang on, let me turn mine back the right way. Move it this way. And if we turn it to the right. Oh, wait. No, I'm right. Okay.
So the slit should be at the top.
So the slit should be at the top. I
Okay.
flipped it. Allison distracted me and I got, okay. All right. So, okay. So your slit is here. This is your first cut.
Oh, yes, it has one.
Line back up at 3. And where your blade is should now also be at 3 on the cutting side, on the cutting blade. Okay. So you're going to take that and you're going to go from 3 to 5/8, which is, and I'm going to have to like look this up because I can't see that far. Okay. Which is the big line just past the 1/2 inch. Okay.
5/8 for 3/8.
5/8.
So the line right before the half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it's the one. It's yes, it's from the side we're coming from. Yes, it is. It's between the 1/2 inch and the 3/4 inch. Okay, so that's the line you're going to. And I swear the only time I use a paper trimmer is when we're doing mystery stamping. Okay. All right. So you just want to make sure that those cuts are really good. And that is the hardest part of this whole project. So you can put your paper trimmer aside as long as your, let me make sure my cuts are all good. Yeah, they are good this time. Yep. Okay. All right. Everybody with me? Thumbs up. Kathy's got it. Amanda, you good? Okay.
I'm watching.
Okay. Mom's watching. All right. You taking notes, Mom? Okay.
Huh?
You taking notes?
Yes.
Okay. So now what you want to do is we've got this square that we've cut. And if you've got some kind of, for some reason, my blade, some of the paper, when you cut with a paper trimmer, it gets a little fuzzy. You can take an emery board and kind of sand that off if you need to. I'm not going to
bearding or something like that.
something, there's got to be.
That's what Mary Margaret
It
said.
doesn't usually, Mary Margaret, no. Okay. So what we're going to do is we've got this square that we've cut. We're going to super gently push. We're going to push the bottom away from us and we're going to push the top edge toward us. And we're going to just fold it. Okay. Super gently. We're going to make our folds. Okay. Just like that. And then once you get it folded, take your bone folder.
You're hoping that it's straight, right?
It should be straight. There's no reason it shouldn't be.
Well, you know.
There's that. Okay. So I do have some fuzzy edges on mine. But that's okay. And I've changed my blade. Some cardstock is fuzzier than others.
Basic gray is the worst.
Basic gray is the worst. I agree. Okay. So we'll deal with that later. Or maybe we'll just rough up something else and it'll be okay. All right. So guess what? There's your card base. That's the hardest part. It's kind of cool, right? So before we get too excited, the original piece that I saw, they didn't do this, but after I made my first one and I did practice this one, I want to make sure that we add a piece right here because it gets really bare looking. So before we do all the things on the inside, we're going to go ahead and put some designer series paper and decorate the outside. Okay. So that's where those pieces come in of designer series paper. So we're going to put in our piece for the bottom that is that 1 3/4 by 4 1/4 piece. And then you should have that piece that's that short piece that is 3/4 by 3 1/2. But before we put that down, and you just need to decide which pieces, what side you want up, take your paper snips, and I've been throwing that bone folder all day long. And I'm just take the corner off of the top, because that way when you go to fold your square back in, it will fit. Otherwise, it doesn't fit. So you need it to fit right there. Okay, so we're just going to snip off the right-hand top corner, just like that. And you want it to come toward the side, because that's where the you want it to come toward the edge. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put those two pieces in. And I would say just glue, at this point, just glue everything. Or, hey, Mom, what are you using these days? Thanks to Debbie.
Nail.
No. Mom is addicted to Stampin' Seal Plus. The greatest thing since sliced bread. Non-sticky. Okay.
But you're using glue.
I'm using glue. You can use whatever you like, whatever your favorite just flat adhesive is. All right. Out here, here's my, I've had to poke mine all day. It's the humidity. It's the humidity. They're all clogged. It's our lovely North Carolina humidity. And I'm using the Brights Designer Series paper, which is what Debbie and I used for our bonus class this time. And I kind of really like it. All right, so there's that piece. Okay, everybody good?
Oh, goodness. Here it comes.
All right, so now you can take that square that we folded down, and if you want to, you can go ahead and adhere that. Just do the corner if you want it to stay flat, which is what I'm going to do because I want it to stay flat. So I'm just going to put a dot of glue right there. I know I've had glue everywhere, and I'm sticky too. And there's, okay, what is it with me and mystery stamping that I always get glue? Okay. Apparently I should not stamp this late. Okay.
Or after wedding planning with Bridget.
Well, or any kind of anything with after Bridget. Okay. Probably.
Just saying.
Just saying. Okay. All right, so while we have this kind of flat still, let's go ahead and we're going to put in our piece on the inside. So we've got our basic white piece.
But the square is going to stay down, right?
Yeah.
So where did you put your little thing? Where did you put your glue? Just here?
Just right in the corner. Okay. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and put that piece, your basic white piece for the inside. Let's go ahead and glue that down. I know.
I mean, it's like everywhere.
That's been my life today. Okay. All right. So there's my inside piece. All right. So now you have a piece. Oh my gosh, and I have more glue everywhere. Okay.
Oh, it's such a mess. It just went.
I know that's exactly what's happening in me today. I think it's just so humid here that the glue's going everywhere.
Even, yeah.
Okay. So what you can do now is take, and your piece can be, as long as it's 4 inches long, it can be 3 3 3/4, or it can be 1, whatever you want it to be. That's just going to be on your inside. Just put that on your inside piece. I'm going to deal with all my sticky mess later.
Sorry, it's just all.
Fine. I know. I know. I'm right there with you. You might have to have a hand washing break around. Okay.
Oh, it explodes.
I know. Okay, I'm going to push this up just a little bit. Okay.
Does it ever get humid where Debbie lives?
I don't know, Debbie, is it ever humid on the West Coast up north? She's assembling packets.
Huh.
She's not listening to us.
Mm.
Except she's muted, so even if she's talking, I can't hear her.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I forgot I muted because the dogs were barking. Because Christopher came and got Milo. Yes, it does get humid on the West Coast.
So which piece is that? The 3/4 piece?
Yeah, it's a 3/4. It can be a 1 inch by 4 inch, or it can be 3/4. Whichever. It's basically a scrap. This is a great place to save those designer series paper scraps that you got and save those for that. Okay, so we've got our kind of our inside done. And this could be, you could stamp, or it can be a heavy designer series paper project. It doesn't really matter. All right, so now, just because we have this square and it's kind of just sitting there all by itself, I thought it would be super fun to add in another piece of designer series paper on the inside. So we're decorating a little bit more. So this is where that piece that's 2 1/4. Put my notes. Yes, it's a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 piece. And that's where you can put this. Okay. And I'm going to do the stripy side. So it's kind of matching the outside a little bit. And that's way more glue than I need.
Oh, that's so much glue.
So much glue for
Use glue. I always use tearing paper, whatever that
so
is.
much glue for so little paper. Okay.
It is.
All right. And that's just going to kind of slide right in there. It'll have just a little bit of a border. Not a lot.
Fussing at us right now. The glue everywhere.
Okay. So there's your inside. Okay. And if you wanted, you could stamp or do whatever you want. Or you can just leave it. But I thought it was kind of nice to finish it off. All right. So now we're going to flip back to our outside. And you guys have a piece that is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And this can be, it can be a piece of basic white or beige, whatever neutral, or it could be, I kind of grabbed this piece of designer series paper that was white with the blue, with the azure afternoon dots, because to me it's still kind of neutral.
What
And-
size is that one, Tracy?
Huh?
What size is that one?
2 3/4 by 2 3/4.
But if you did just white,
You can stamp on it.
should I stamp it first? then,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes. So if you have a piece that you want to stamp, go ahead and stamp. If you have a piece of designer series paper, you can just put it in, whatever you want to do. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to decide what you want to do. I was just working with this paper and it was what was on my table, and I was like, oh wait, this is the right size. And I kind of thought it might be fun with what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to just put it in like it is. And Allison doesn't like hers. So Allison's pulling an Allison as she's cutting something else. Just why we call it pulling an Allison.
If you don't like what it looks like.
So tell you what, just for the sake of stamping, I will stamp. Let's see if I can put a piece of scrap paper here. Oh, there's one. All right, so I've got my piece. I'm going to just stamp, let's just stamp some yellow, some little yellow butterflies. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I'm using the All of Flutter bundle because I bought it and I haven't had a chance to use it. So that's what I'm using today. So I'm going to just use those 3, it's 4 little butterflies in a row. I'm just going to grab those and add some Daffodil Delight to my piece. Got little butterflies. Actually, this one. So I'm just going to add some of my little butterflies in here just to, because we do like to stamp on designer series paper.
Part of it. It's almost like a fun fold.
It is. It's a very simple fun fold. All right. So I'm just going to add those little butterflies in randomly. So you guys can stamp whatever you want on that white piece. It doesn't matter. It can be a background. It can be your focal point. It doesn't matter. Okay. This one. All right, so I've got some yellow butterflies going on. I've got my Azure Afternoon Circles, which I really like. Okay. Clean up later. All right, everybody good? Everybody stamping away?
Everybody's quiet.
I know, it makes me nervous. I never know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It just means that we're focusing.
I know. Well, I don't know if it means that you're having a good time. Are you guys liking this so far?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm not,
And everybody's-
I'm taking a lot of notes and
Okay.
drawing pictures so I know what I'm doing.
All right. Did everybody's cutting go okay?
Yes.
Okay. That's really good because when I made this the first time, mine did not. I got a little enthusiastic.
It wasn't for the glue, everything.
Everything of Allison's complaining about glue. Okay. So you now have this piece that you've stamped or embossed, whatever you wanted to do with it. So we're going to take that piece and we're going to adhere it to where our square is on the front of our card. You can make this flat. You can make this, you can add some dimensionals, whatever you want to do. I think I'm going to add some dimensionals because I just like dimensionals.
I think I'm going to make you come over and teach the Kims this.
Okay. I'm going to need probably alcohol and a day of therapy afterwards.
Oh, there.
No, there.
It's this weird cutting.
It's the weird cutting will freak them out. Yeah. This is not, hey, mystery stamping is not for beginners.
No.
It's not for
I
beginners.
know.
People who are not visually inclined.
What's that, Mom?
I said, I know.
Oh, you're not. Debbie has already.
You're not a beginner anymore.
There you go.
Your honeymoon is over, my dear.
You
After-
stepped up.
I don't
After
like it.
last week.
I want to stay a beginner, please.
Hey, after last Friday, Stamping with My Mom, if you guys did not watch us, go watch it because it's hilarious. And Mom, I don't know that I've ever laughed so much at myself because I was so bad and Mom was so amazing. So
Well, thank you, my
And
love.
it's-
But I don't
and
have
it's
any
a-
money
it's
to
an-
give you.
it's an amazing card. Well, just cook chicken fried steak for me. I'll be really happy.
There you go. I can do that.
All right, so we've got our card. So if you want to go ahead and stamp what you want to be your sentiment, or you can work on your little focal point spot. I think I'm going to do that first. So since I'm using all these awesome butterflies, the olive flutter, I love that. So I just pre-stamped some butterflies.
Those are cute.
Aren't they cute? And then I use the little punch, so here's the punch. And I do love that you stamp it and then you can do the, let me see, let me grab it. So you can stamp, pull this out, there's no glare. So you can stamp the background pieces and then you can decide what you want to have as your layers, which I love that. Or you can do what I did on these and you can just use a piece of solid colored cardstock and then stamp the top layering piece on that. So I kind of did both. So I wanted to, I wasn't sure which one I was gonna like. So I thought I would just check it out before I started putting it together. And I think I'm gonna like the solid ones. I think I don't want those white edges, but I might use those on the inside somewhere. And these are all about the same size, I think.
You know, this would be a really pretty for a baby card too.
It would. With the butterflies?
Yes. Well, it's just
Right from wedding day.
all of it. It would be a pretty baby card.
Hey, so Allison's saying, so we've gone right from wedding to baby. And yes, we are.
Yeah, there you go.
That's our life, I think.
Yeah.
Gonna be. Okay, so when I punch these, I kind of got one of my little edges is not all there. So I'm gonna stick that little guy right there and I'm still gonna use him.
Cover him up with something.
I'm gonna just stick him on that edge. So I think I'm gonna just do that. So I've got my little butterflies. I'm gonna use dimensionals on those. Oh, you know what I didn't get out? I didn't get out any ribbon. Okay. All right.
Shock, shock, shock.
I know. I'm so disappointed in myself. But what I do have out is I've still got out these rub ones that Debbie and I've been using. So maybe I'll do that before I stick down these butterflies. So what do you guys think? Gold or silver? Do you think the silver would be nice contrast?
What is it?
They're rub-ons. Oh, Mom, you're gonna love these.
I think what they call it, I think
Like
silver
they're
will look good.
stickers for adults.
Wait, I can hear what?
Silver.
Silver or gold?
Silver.
Silver? Okay. All right. I'm gonna trust you guys. All right, let's do. Let me see what I got left. I've loved these so much. I have just used them on everything. Kind of like Frank's Red Hot. Let's see. All right, I'm going to just use some of the splatter ones. All right, so I know where I'm going to put those butterflies. If my phone was available, I would take a picture of that, but I'm going to remember where they went. Hopefully one of you will tell me if I've forgotten. And we're just going to, so we just take our paper snips. We're just going to snip these out. I think these were the most underutilized thing in the last catalog, and I'm so sad because
I agree.
they're still
100%.
available. So if you didn't get any, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
kind
they're
of
on
put
last
them.
chance.
They are on last chance, yeah,
And they are discounted.
and they are discounted. So
Hmm.
you might want to add those to your cart.
Were they in the catalog, did you say?
They are on the online.
They were
Just-
in last year's catalog.
They were in last
That
year's
just-
catalog, but they were in a very
Weird
place, and you couldn't really tell what they were. And we all got some. We never used them. So we kind of didn't know what to do with them.
Well, they didn't really talk about them very much.
So I'm just going to kind of stick them here and there. So I've just kind of got some blingy bling going on my card. So you just kind of stick them down, and you can just use your fingers, or you can grab a venom folder. I will tell you, I did have one not stick where it was supposed to stick because I had glue and it took up the cardstock instead of sticking, but you can just rub them with your fingers and they'll stick. And as long as if your layers are pretty
Hang on,
flat,
Jasper.
they should stick. So even though I've got kind of a little bit of a bump right there, they should stick. Okay. So let's see what that looks like. So look at that. I've got blingity
Oh, I
bling.
like that.
Isn't that fun?
It's stickers for adults.
Yeah, it's kind of like stickers. They're kind of stickery. Do I need some more? Maybe one more right there. Because I need a triangle. Yeah, I need one more. I want one more splashy splash. Okay. So there's that. And we'll do one here. It's kind of right there. I feel like I should say, hi, my name is Tracy and I'm addicted to ruffles. A little bit. I am a little obsessed with them. Okay, look. Okay, so how's that? How fun is that? It's just kind of a lot of bang for your buck, I feel like.
And easy to put on.
And easy to put on. Like, yeah, anybody can do that. All right, so I've got some blingity bling going. So I'm going to go back and put my butterflies back in. Going to find that one that I've got a little corner off of him. No, I can't find the right ones. Okay, there's that one. Too many butterflies. Okay. Not that one. Oh. Oh, that is the right one. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of put those back in. Mhm. So I'm just gonna grab some. So I'm just gonna use some dimensionals and attach my butterflies.
You have the Lily of the Valley thing sitting out.
Yeah, it's in
This
the,
one?
no, go left. In our big storage things back there. It's in that one, I think. Should be on the top.
Pocket paper with by the thing. You put not there. She told me not to.
I told you not to. Put my butterflies in. I love that. And that one a little low. I think it's a little low. He needs to aim higher.
You're better, butterfly.
I'm really glad nobody's going to be out here tomorrow because it's kind of a mess. Okay, so I've got my butterflies in. I've got my blingity bling going with my rub-ons. And then I just need a little bit of a greeting. So I just need to decide. And I think I'm going to do thinking of you today. What do you, if I can find the stamps, which I just had in my hands. I have stuff everywhere, y'all.
Right over there.
No, there's the stamp set, but where are the stamps? What are they doing? They haven't left the table because I haven't stood up.
You stood up to go get this.
I know, but I didn't move this. We can move the stamps. There's my little butterfly. Okay, pull those out. Did you move? No, it's okay. Oh my gosh, this is like the scissors that I've never found. Oh, here they are. Okay. Sorry, it's upside down. Okay, there we go. All right, so I think I'm going to do thinking of you today because I think that's a good, let's double check and see if it fits our space because I'm going to just put it in. We'll do it kind of right there. Maybe we'll do it down. Maybe we'll do it down here. Yeah, we'll do it down on the bottom. Okay. So, and I'm going to do this in Granny Apple Green to kind of pull that color back in. And I had a ton of strips of scrap paper hanging around. Debbie's gotten me really good at using all these half-inch scraps.
Use your bits.
We're not talking about bits.
We used to do scrap cards.
We have. We've done some, you've just not been around. All
Mhm.
right, I'm going to try that one more time. I think my stamp is not quite straight.
They coming out with a magnet plate?
Probably not. All right. So I've got my greeting piece, and I'm just gonna snip that.
Is this gonna bother you if I cut with this?
Little greeting piece. I think I'm gonna put it down here on the bottom. Maybe not. Ooh, actually, here too.
Perfect, right there.
Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah, I like it right there.
Me too. Great minds think alike.
Yep.
Or Debbie's always right, and once in a while I have a good idea.
Oh, that's
Hey, Debbie, guess what?
What?
I'm done with all my monthly club stuff.
I'm almost done cutting and prepping my packets. I have to die cut a couple things, but then I'm gonna write my PDF tomorrow.
My God, I powered through yesterday. And I did videos today, which I'm a little bleh today. I'm a little bleh.
got like I'm a little teapot.
I'm just tuckered out. All right. There's my little greeting with my little butterflies. You know, I want some ribbon on here, but I didn't have anything that really worked. So I'm going to just grab, these are the Sunset Sparkle sequins. I wonder if I
Just
could-
saw those and those are gorgeous.
oh, you know what? I can get away, even though they are cloud cover, I think I can get away with using the blue ones. And I haven't used those yet. That'll make me happy. So, okay. Before I put these on, I am going to go ahead and fold my card base just so I can kind of see where everything's kind of a little bit too open. I just need to kind of see where everything's going to be so I can decide where to put on my little sparkles.
I like it.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And how easy is that?
Are you going to put any of those butterflies on the inside?
Well, yes, Mother, yes. Because I cut extras, I might as well use them. Isn't that our new rule?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go ahead and put those on. Why don't I go ahead and do that?
I put that on the blue and white stripe it up there too.
Up here? Okay.
Yeah. One
Not bad
down there.
enough.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll just put how about if we do maybe one there, and then we'll do a couple up
Two
here?
there. Yeah.
What do you think? How's that?
What does everybody else think? I like it.
Looks
Looks
good.
All right. And we're just going to use some glue.
Gentle with the glue.
Yes.
Dot, 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 not a lot.
There you go. Debbie, I really feel like we need a t-shirt that says
I know, dot, dot, not a lot. We do.
Again.
I know Jen yells at us about too much glue too. Hey, but you know what? Your crafty friends always sparkle. They add sparkle
That's
to your
right.
life.
And dimensional bits.
And yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's dimensional pieces everywhere. Hey, Mom, I did vacuum my floor.
And you still can.
Finally.
Oh my gosh, I've done it like 3 times since you left. Mom doesn't like it that I leave all the little pieces on the floor.
Oh
Okay,
gosh,
so
she would hate coming to my craft room right
I
now.
know we talked. This is why I love you, Debbie. This is why we're friends. Okay, so there's my inside with my little butterflies. And here's my outside. And I do think I definitely want to add some of those little sparkles just because I can. So I just got to decide where those are going to go. And like I said, these are the cloud cover ones, but I think they're going to be okay because I think with the other blue, I think they're just going to pick up all the blue. So let's see, where do we want to put those? Kathy always says, I know I'm like the queen of this, and now I'm nervous.
Just stick them. You know where it needs to go.
That's right. You've got this. What would Tracy do?
Here's the problem is I left too much blank space down here. And so I think that they would just look kind of weird down there. So
Depends on how many you use, Tracy.
huh?
I said it depends on how many you use.
Well, okay. There is something to be said for that. So I've got that triangle that way. So if I do, let's see, what if we do there? Let's see. Okay. What if we come in? All right, we're just going to randomly add this. These are so fun and they're very lightweight. I think these are awesome because they'll mail like super easy. You know what? Maybe I'll just make them part of my, I think I'm going to just make them part of my silver splattery things. I think that will fix.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll just kind of
That
make
looks
them
good.
part of that. And then I can add more. But that gives me an excuse to just put a few more in. Here. I have tweezers. No, mom made me bring out tweezers. I have them right here.
Whole thingy with me.
Oh, where were you when Mom was here? Because I had to go to the house and find tweezers.
Oh, which kind do you want?
I know that was what I had to go to find is I found her all kinds of tweezers. Okay, so now I need a couple more up here. Maybe, let's see. One there. And one more teeny tiny one, which I now can't find. Oh, there he is. He's a jumper. I had a jumper. Okay. So how's everybody else? Because I think I'm done.
I think
Good.
it looks good. Very good.
I like it.
I think I would have liked some twine or something here if I could have thought of something that I thought would have looked good. But I didn't have anything out. And so I was kind of just grabbing stuff off my table.
I think it looks good like that.
I think it's fun. And I love the inside. I
Yeah.
love that it's as decorated on the inside as it is on the outside.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is that this card is still really lightweight, even though it's got so many layers going on. So you're not going to have to worry about extra postage. And with the sequins, they're really flat. So you're not going to have to worry about if your piece is too high or anything like that. So I think these are fun. So, all right. Anybody ready to share?
I am.
I am.
You are because you're not. Oh, did you get it done?
I did. I got to.
Okay, Mom. Hang on, Mom. All right. Show me what you got done, Mom. Oh, you got your card. But that's really good because you've had a day.
I did.
But you figured out
I
the
got my
cutting, and
card
that's the hard
cut.
part.
Yeah,
So
I did
you're gonna
that.
decorate it tonight, and you're gonna show it to me on Wednesday. Or no, what's today? Today's Wednesday. You're gonna show it to me on Friday when we talk.
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're gonna post a picture. All right, or you're gonna send me a picture. All right, Marcia.
Oh, you use the
Very pretty.
butterflies too.
that.
Oh, I love it.
pretty.
Very pretty.
and put a little butterfly on the back.
Oh, so now what
that's
paper did you
neat.
use?
I used old paper, Daffodil Afternoon.
Oh, we love that one.
And here is what's really strange. I pulled out colors that are retired to go with it and made mint macaron my card base.
Yeah.
Look what I was able to put my hands on after you started this card when you did the fold.
Oh, and
In
you did
mint
that for Mystery Stamping a
macaron.
long time ago.
From 2015.
Oh my God.
Oh, awesome.
You have a card that's 11 years old?
Marcia keeps
This,
things.
I keep a sample from all the cards I did with
I
my
do that.
awesome.
I've been doing that, Marcia. So I know how to do. I've been doing that.
Yeah.
So look, I pulled out an oldie but a
But that I
goodie.
would make it the same color card base and a retired.
That's hilarious.
Registered in your brain somewhere.
That's awesome. I love that. Well,
I
so
don't-
it's really funny. I've never made this card and I've been stamping for 23 years and I'd never seen this. And I saw it like a couple weeks ago and went, oh, this is what we have to do for mystery stamping because I just thought it was so cool.
It is
And then I
so
had to-
cool.
And then I had to practice because I was like, no, I can't mess this up if I can't do it. And then I just realized how super easy and awesome it is. And I love this. I love this fancy fold.
As long as you get the cut right.
Yes, you got to get the cut right. Okay, so let me show you guys what happens when you don't get the cut right.
We didn't
And-
see Kathy's.
Oh, Kathy, are you ready?
Oh, you want to see mine? Sure.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Hit us with your best shot.
Let me turn off my my blur.
Your blur.
Oh,
Oh,
I turned
now
off
we
my
lost it.
video. That's not what I meant to do. All right. There we go.
You are.
Oh,
nice.
That's so
wow.
pretty.
It
Okay, pull it back
is.
just a little bit so we can see
Yeah.
all. Oh, I love that.
Oh, you got
How
some ribbon on
pretty.
yours.
Yes, so I am using the Painted Illusions DSP. And then I found in my Wayback Machine the Snail Mail Twine Combo Pack.
Oh, oh, I love that. How
So I
pretty.
went a little,
What a beautiful card.
higher. Thank you. A great design.
It
Yeah,
is. I
somebody's
love
gonna
it.
love that.
Yeah.
If you haven't ever gotten a beautiful handmade card from Kathy, hold out because she always gives you the most lovely, detailed, awesomest cards ever.
You're sweet.
Allison does that too. Allison always makes me something crazy and wild. And Kathy always adds all these extra layers to her cards. Yes. Kathy always does something. Okay, anybody else? Amanda, where are you?
Yep, I've got mine.
All right, let's replace ya. Sorry, not replacing you, Kathy, but replacing you.
Please
All right.
replace me.
Show us. Oh, that's so
Oh.
fun.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
I love that.
That
Just somebody
is
sporty
so
in your
neat.
life.
I need to make a graduation card for a boy. I like that. That gives me a great idea on colors. I like it.
Yeah, it's the what was it called? Match.
The soccer set. Is that from the
Yeah.
soccer set? Yeah.
A wonderful match.
Yeah. So what are your cardstock colors, Amanda?
Granny apple green and garden green.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I
And
like
Mom, you
that.
love those colors. We love
I
it.
do.
That's like
I
probably
do.
my two favorite greens that are just bright and cheerful.
Yeah, the DSP also has spruce, shaded
Oh.
spruce.
Which is an awesome color. It's kind of one of those you have to just figure out how to use it.
Yeah.
All right. Allison, you going to share anything?
Yes, I'm putting on my
Okay.
sentiment.
All right. So I'm going to go back. So I'm going to show you guys. This is a card. This was my original one. If I can find it in my mess. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, no, that's not it. Keep going, Gracie.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Here it
I'm
is.
not sure where to put this sentiment, so it's here for now.
All right. So slide it in. Oh, I like it. I like it right there.
Well, that's pretty, Allison.
I think I
That
like
is
it right
nice.
there. Oh, it's really good. You got
Yeah.
shades.
Like blue
Great.
everywhere.
Oh, you use the backside. I haven't used this side of the paper yet.
Yeah, I use this backside because when you said it was portrait, I cut it so it would be portrait.
Yeah, but I like it with that.
Yeah.
I've been skeptical about that side of the paper, but I love that.
And then
like it
I
a lot.
just stamped with garden green and then colored in.
So here's my
But it needs
original.
bling.
But look, how funny is that we picked?
Oh, I like that you use color backing.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So this was
Oh, and I
my.
like this. Oh, and you use best wishes for health and healing.
And
I bet this would be a nice thing for.
I think the
I don't
lilies-
have enough goodwill.
Yeah, get
wealth
well or just feel better soon or anyway. So yeah, so this was actually my first one.
Oh,
And
look at that.
so
That's a lot.
when you accidentally cut too far down,
You just
this is
go
what you do.
Oh, wow.
When you get over enthusiastic and instead of cutting it 2.5, you cut to 1.5 or so. Just make your strip bigger.
There you go.
I think that's kind of fun.
Well done.
So this is actually one that will be part of our East Meets West. And then I just used the white gel pen to color the lilies. So
And here's my trick, my new trick.
what's your new trick? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you
I
know, I
like
always
it.
cut extras.
Yeah. Okay, so Allison's got her little stash
It's on my labels.
of labels
They're already pre-cut.
that she's pre-cut. So she's got her stash.
Well, there you go.
And I have my stash, but people always take out of mine.
Yeah.
All right. Are we good? Debbie's working on kits. She's not even paying attention to us.
Yeah.
She's working. Debbie's working. Keep working, Debbie. We like it when you're working. All right. So let me remove. All right. So we should all be back. So anybody else have anything to share? All right. You guys are awesome tonight. All right. So we're going to go ahead and say good night to all the people out in the world. And if any of you want to stick around and chat and hang out and stamp a little bit more, we will do that for a little bit. And then we will see everybody back here next month. And I'm going to say the wrong date. We're going to be here the last Wednesday. So I'm having to adjust my schedule a little bit to work with our family schedule and some shrine events. So, we're going to still be on Wednesdays, but they might kind of shift around a little bit for the next few months. Because I'm being a good wife. So, but we love that. And we love that we get to work with the shrine and help children and help the Children's Hospital and work for the children's home at the orphanage at Oxford, the children's home for the home for children at Oxford. So if anybody has any questions, let us know. If you want to share your finished samples, post those in the comments. And if you want to join us live next month, just let me know and we'll be happy to send you the link and invite you, right?
Sounds
Anything
good.
I'm forgetting, ladies?
Nope.
All right.
I
Well,
am going to sign out and go fix me something to eat.
well, yes, because it's dinner time at Mom's.
It's 7:00 here. So,
All right. Well, go enjoy dinner, Moms. And I will
Okay.
see you on Friday.
all right. Had fun, everybody. Thank
All right.
you.
All right.
Bye,
And we're going to
Sharon.
say stay safe and be crafty to everybody out in the world. And we'll see everybody in June.
Okay. Are you
Bye,
going
guys.
to